but we don't compromise on the style.
Yep.
So our logo and our slogan is fashion, but comfort, not compromising style.
That's right. And also, I love it that you guys, your name is called your logo.
Don't Walk, Fly.
Don't Walk, Fly.
It's really
Which, by the
cool.
way, their logo is a fly, and if you're like, that is random and weird, stick around because I'll have Dean tell you the story about how they got named. Anyway, 23 years ago, they are a Portuguese company. They started doing this amazing architectural, cool, quirky thing. The Wedge is absolutely, Outsole, one of their most signature bestsellers, and so here's where we're going to begin with that, because there's memory foam inside the Wedge that in this case, the brand new all leather, and one of the choices is actually patent. This shoe we call the Yawn, and the Wedge is 2.5 inches. So it almost has like Wedge meets sneaker outsole, and then this is all hook and loop closure, and it's a Mary Jane. So right there, Fly London. Greatest, coolest, greatest. Love this brand. So here are our cherry red, the most limited, by the way, European sizes. So the first place we're gonna go, and then we're gonna do it early and often throughout the whole show, is the size chart. Here is our black. That's
Nope,
such a lie.
that's the brown.
This is correct, chocolate brown.
We're starting off well.
We are really hitting it. Okay, here is our navy blue, which we actually call blue. Love the patent, can't even. And then, of course, there is our black, Dean. There is our black.
There we are.
Free shipping and handling. Easy pay throughout the whole show because we get it. The price points are a little higher than a traditional shoe. It's the design, the designer, the team, the Euro factor, and of course the technology. Can we do the size chart first?
Sure. Well, for ladies that haven't purchased the Fly Londons, if you happen to be, we have the European sizes. So if you are a size 5, we recommend that you take a 35. If you are a 5.5 to a 6, it's going to be a 36. 6.5 to a 7, a 37. The 7.5 to an 8, a 38. 8.5, a 39. 9.5 is a 40.
That's me.
And then 10.5 is a 41. And for those ladies that have larger size, the size 11 to 11.5 is our 42.
So I think that all of your styles, because I know you guys attend Portugal's Fashion Week shows
Right.
a lot. You've won a lot of architectural awards within the fashion community for your design and styling, because for comfort shoes, there's a whole lot of funk and cool factor going on.
Yeah, we try not to make them boring. You know, a lot of ladies came to us and said, you know, when we go out to find shoes, all we find is black or brown. You know, and they're basic, they're wide, they have no designs to them. So we came out with this brand new wedge. This wedge is actually our signature wedge. It's probably what put us on the map about 10 years ago. That wedge, the ladies love it. Standing all day, the comfort, the hipness, and then the uppers, you know, with the designs of them. This is taking our signature upper, which is, you've seen this shoe on the air here before. It's just our plain basic shoe, and then we put the Mary Jane strap with the hook and loop on it as well. This is for a lady that is a real walker or somebody that wants the shoes to stay on their foot as they're going. It's not going to go anywhere.
So Mary Janes are typically flat styles by and
Mary
large?
Jane is usually a strap that comes over the top of the foot.
Right, but I mean, they're typically done in a flat style without like a heel, right? So the cool thing is that you give us lift, but much like the style that I'm wearing, right, which is very comfortable, and it's kind of like elongating and lifting you. You feel like you're wearing sneakers, right? Again, I'm in the Yugo, but it's the same outsole as the ones we're talking about here. There you go. And yet you're bouncy and you're comfy,
rubber sole,
but you're cool looking.
That's the whole thing, that you're not giving up your styling just for comfort.
So good.
You know, just before, for everybody that's just joining, has never tried Fly London again before, this is the wedge we're talking about. So quite a few of the patterns that we have this show are on this wedge. It has that 2.5-inch wedge at the back. We have that 1-inch forepart at the front. So the pitch is actually a 1-inch pitch that you're standing on. That's what the ladies love about this. It's not high. It's on a full TR expanded, which is thermal rubber sole, nice and flexible. Okay, not heavy. You see, we core out the heels, so it lightens it up. That's why it lightens it. They look heavy, but they're not.
Did you take that part out yet? Can you show that part?
This is
By the way, already getting limited in sizes, so stay tuned because we'll show the size chart again. So that's the memory foam.
Yep, this is the memory foam, which is new. We put this in this fall. We put 5 millimeters of memory foam that doesn't compress, doesn't lose its shape, and it's under the ball of your foot. So you're constantly standing on there, feeling that cushioning. You've got that nice roller bottom and rubber.
They are, to me,
This shoe you can only get here. This is nowhere else in the country as
So
well.
these are your sizes. Again, these are European sizes. So typically, other than size 5 US, all the rest of the size ranges are more than just a singular number. They represent kind of a range. So obviously, like for instance, I'm a 40, so I skew a 9, 9.5. This is how you order. We're already getting limited in cherry and in black. Keep in mind the easy pay is throughout this entire show. And if we haven't made it clear enough, free standard shipping is included on everything in this show, and yet you have up until the last day of January to return these if you don't love these. And I'm going to just say, Dean, what I think is so cool about these is that not just the idea of a wedge lift in what is typically a flat Mary Jane, but I love the huge overband of leather
That's
that
what's
is
really
the strap.
neat there,
it's
right?
very
it's
cool.
wide, it's good and strong. You know, this was actually one of the very first shoes on this wedge that we came out with. And we took it out of the line and we were looking to have something just for the QVC show, and this was always one of our best sellers, okay? It's very, very cool. I like the V at the front, so it's not really a round.
See that?
Because as you get around, sometimes it's a little bit chunkier, heavier looking. This elongates the foot, so it's still got a little bit of a feminine look to it. And then if you look at the blue and the brown, we put the crystal color soles on.
Yeah, which is great because obviously the lighter outsole is a whole different look.
Yeah, different look. You see on the brown there, it looks much more casual, different weekend wear.
Now, keep in mind, guys, these are available, reviewing colors here, all on $36 of easy pay. Cherry red, already getting limited in certain sizes. This is our chocolate brown. That's the one you see right there on your camera now. It's got the lighter outsole. Blue has the lighter outsole as well. Black patent leather. They're all leather. This whole line's all about leather. And then just the smooth leather in black as well.